What's going on, everybody? Turkey season is over, and if you follow me through turkey season, you know that I saw lots of hog sign on this piece of property that I was hunting. So it's time for me to take a few of those out. There's way too many hogs on this piece of property, and some of them need to die and get in my freezer. Let's see back there. I've got some corn. I've got a 5-gallon bucket feeder and some other goodies and a camera that we're going to put out, get these hogs on a pattern, and then we're going to show back up and take them out. But on the way down here, old Bessie, she started running rough and the check engine light started blinking. I don't know how much more use I'll be able to get out of her. She's knocking on 255,000 miles. When they get that many miles on them, you just never know. So I need to start saving for another truck or get a sponsor. That'd be even better. Hey, if you own a car lot and you need some exposure for your car lot, hit me up. Turkey blind set up in this bottom right here, and this is actually where I creeped up on those hogs that one day, and it's loaded. It's tore up, so I'm gonna see if I can ease up here and find a spot that I can hang this feeder in this tree. And I came down here, moved my camera and checked on it, and as you can see, the lens has got condensation in it, so hopefully that condensation will work its way out of there. I don't know. So, but there's a lot of sign here. A lot of it's been rained on, but it was hog sign all the way down here, so I'm confident that there's some hogs in this area. And once they smell that bait, they ain't going nowhere. But in the summertime, it ain't really summer yet, but when it gets hot like this, hogs have to have water, and there's lots of water down here in this bottom, so they're definitely going to be in this bottom. Nice and cool, lots to root around, the ground's soft, and like I say, they got to have water to wallow in to stay cool. All that's hog rooting rather. Fresh hog tracks right there. You can tell the difference between a hog and a deer track because they're rounded at the end. Deer track will be pointed. There's a smaller hog. All that's rooting. I can hang it in that tree right there. I'm not sure if y'all can see this on camera or not, but y'all look at that traffic. It's just tracks. So I had this company send me some of this feeder mix. This stuff is good for 300 pounds of corn. But I'm actually going to go ahead and put it all. That way we can get the aroma in the air. Go ahead and get these hogs in here. But I've never smelled this stuff. I've never used it. So this is my first impression of this. It's made by Orange Corn Company. And it is, obviously it's orange scented powder. So, oh my goodness, I smell it already. That's potent. It smells good. Might want to eat some of that myself. But I'm gonna mix this with my corn and the feeder. I got the feeder going on for 4 seconds. I'm not necessarily trying to fatten these hogs up. All I'm doing, keep in mind that only holds about 40 pounds of corn. All I'm doing is trying to hold them in this area. And 4 seconds of corn once a day in the evening, 7 p.m. for 4 seconds is enough to keep these hogs in this area, I promise you. So I'm about to fill this feeder up, check it, make sure it's working right. Put some of this in there. Again, made by Orange Corn Company. They're a company out of Texas. So y'all check them out. But anyway, so what I'm gonna do is just put a little bit in there right now. Kind of mix it up with my hands. Mix it up with my hands. Dump that in there, and then we'll fill it up about a quarter of the way, and then I'll add some more and until it's full. I'm gonna sprinkle some on the ground too. All right, y'all, I'm gonna raise that feeder. I'm gonna get out of here, and this spot is ready. I got my ground blind right back there, and you're probably wondering why I don't get in that box stand, but the reason is I want to slip behind that corner, slip in the back of that blind, and nothing know that I'm down here. So there's a hill that comes down right there. As soon as I come off that hill, I'll slip in the back of that blind, and we'll be set up. So next time I see y'all, I'll be in that stand once they get patterned on this corn, and we'll kill us a hog or two. All right, y'all, it is time to go after those hogs. They're starting to pattern a little bit. That feed's been out since Wednesday, and it's Monday now. And I really think my cell phone camera down there in that bottom's acting up some too. So I don't have really good service down there. But this is the scope that I'll be using for this hunt right here. This is a One Leaf Commander NV400 Eagle 2 to 26 by 50 night vision scope. I'm pretty impressed. I've messed around with the scope a little bit. I have not sighted this gun in yet, but this scope also has a one-shot sight in feature. So I'm going to take a shot at 25 yards and a shot at 100 yards, and this thing will be zeroed in. This will definitely save me on ammo. There's a feature inside this scope that you can move the crosshairs. There's a white crosshair and a red crosshair, but you move it. Anyway, I can't record that inside of the scope because I have to use the camera function to do that. This scope does record. I will be recording inside this scope whenever I harvest the hog. So I'm pretty impressed with the scope. I've been messing with it here and there, going through some of the features. It has a menu button inside of there with lots of features. You can even change the crosshairs, the color of the crosshairs. You don't have to get this feature on your scope, but they did. They sent me a rangefinder for the scope, and you can actually range find inside your scope, and it'll tell you how far it is. This gun is a 30-06 Remington Model 10. This is kind of a cheap version of the Remington Model 700, I believe, but it's a decent gun, but it is very accurate. I've always been impressed at how accurate this 30-06 is. This is the ammo that I will be using. It's Federal Ammunition 30-06, 150 grain soft point ammo. All right, y'all, we got it zeroed in. I'll catch y'all in the hog line here shortly. Let's go hunting. Oh yeah, one other thing. I found out today that I got drawn for Kansas. The good Lord willing, I'll be hunting. Probably it's looking like I'll be hunting on public land. I don't have any leases or any connections in Kansas. So that's the route I'll be going. So y'all make sure you subscribe to the channel if you like deer hunting, because Lord willing, I got dirt on my fingers. Lord willing, I'll be in Kansas deer hunting, going after a big Kansas buck. So make sure you subscribe to that if you're a deer hunter. Subscribe anyway. You ain't gonna make it without some kind of mosquito protection out here in Louisiana, boy.
As far as I know, I've only got one sounder coming out here. And what a sounder is a group, it's just a group of hogs. It's kind of like a herd of deer. They travel together, hogs. A sounder travels together. As far as I know, I've only got one sounder back here. If you spook that sounder, you're pretty much done. Hogs are pretty smart, to be honest with you. And their best defense is their nose. I don't care what they say. They say these things are scent free, but they're not. I can smell them. There we go. She's lit now. Thank the Lord. It's 5:15 right now. The feeder goes off at 7. I'm ready. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to kill a hog? Let's go. I forgot to mention that I brought my e-collar. Just in case it gets to where I'm ready to go. And I'll place some hog distresses on that thing as a do or die kind of thing to make them maybe run in here. So I've never tried it with hogs, but I've seen it on YouTube, so it must work. So I've got that just in case we got to. Alright y'all, that was a big boar. It looked like a big boar. There wasn't any feet on the ground yet. We still got like an hour before the feeder goes off. Turn the e-collar on. And I saw him again right through this thicket right here. I don't know if it spooked him or he was coming. I don't come to check it out. I don't know, but it's just too thick right there where he was. So, as a good size hog, that was exciting. I haven't seen anything since I saw that boar. And I guess I saw him at 5:30, 6:50 now. I'm just gonna settle in. It'll be getting dark soon, so edit y'all whenever it gets dark. Just sitting here in the dark, it gets boring. It gets real boring. So, I appreciate y'all sticking with me. Sticking with me this long, so we're gonna get it done. I need to get it done. it done. Whew. There's a coon out there. And that's what prompted me to turn my camera on. It sounded like there was a piglet out there, but what it was, that coon climbed that tree and spun my feeder spinner. It sounded like a little piglet out there squealing, so I turned my camera on and I was looking through my scope. And I was watching that coon, and he looked that direction and he ran off. That coon ran off. So I said, well, maybe something's coming, I don't know. And sure enough, shortly, I kept looking to the right, and I seen his eyeballs out there. All right, pig down, baby. Whew.
Y'all, they have this place just absolutely tore up. Sorry. Tore up in here. Alright, I can't really show the BLOOD, but I'm about to put some corn in this feeder, and let's get this hog out of here, and I'll meet y'all at the truck here shortly. Y'all don't leave. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I wanted to drag him out and do a proper closing interview for the video, so I appreciate y'all hanging all the way to the end. I had a blast, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. So if you would, please hit the subscribe button, the like button, the notification bell, and who knows what we'll be getting into next time. So we got us a hog on the ground with the new one leaf night vision scope. Y'all go check them out, link in the description box below. Y'all have a great night. I'm going home. I'm taking a shower because I stink. I'm soaking wet. It's been a long night, so at least it's still before 11 o'clock. It's 9:30 right now, so let's get out of here. Let's go to the house.